Six and Six TV, Kevin and Elton wrapping up that road trip. Okay, Kevin, OG Gobert throwing fisticuffs. Who comes out the winner? Tell me.
OG, you should have smacked that little pushy stuff, whatever that was. Thought we were gonna have
No,
like a
what
hockey
happened, man?
fight or something. Thought we were gonna
That
have
was,
a hockey fight. Anyways, it was. I wouldn't call it a fight. It would have just been, OG's such a calm guy. It would have just been nice to just see him snap, like his eyes go all big and he goes crazy and just like did something crazy. I would have liked that, to be honest.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to make OG react with that. I was talking to my son about it just now. He's like Kawhi. You never ever see him get rattled. So I guess if you prevent him from running, I guess that's what does it for OG. He seemed to have lost his shit because
Yeah.
Gobert just held him back. But what a game, man! I was counting this one down as an L, to be honest with you. Last game of a road trip, playing again on high altitude.
Yeah.
Utah is coming off 5 straight wins, starting to click, and these guys just once again face adversity and come out on top. Unbelievable.
Yeah, man, it was good to see. I mean, after I guess you didn't know it because it was just like it was kind of a little bit back and forth, but the Raptors won every single quarter, and after the third quarter finished, and they made that remark or comment, I was a little bit surprised just because it felt like a very back and forth game. But yeah, good performance all around. Lowry hit that huge step back three with, just around the 2 minute mark, which was huge. Siakam, I felt like again he was missing some shots, and it was. Anyways, I mean, a win's a win, but yeah, I felt like Siakam just missed some shots that he usually hits. Better now than later. But yeah, I felt like we needed a little bit more from him, but we still got the win.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about Spice a little bit later, but the grit in this team is unbelievable, man.
Oh, for
I
sure.
can't think of another team that could lose this many bodies with the frequency and the timing of it, and continue to just push through. Like Norm goes down early, and you're thinking, oh shit, there goes our point production. Given that Siakam's been a little bit iffy, even though he's been clutch at the end of the game. Norm's been such a massive part of the offense for the last couple of games. You thought that this would be it. They would fall apart. Blah blah blah. Didn't happen. Okay, I want to talk about the defense, man. There was an article that I read. I think it was yesterday, today, talking about how when Kawhi left San Antonio, they went from fourth in the league down to 20th. The Raptors, Kawhi leaves, we go from fifth to second.
Mm.
Unbelievable, man. Like, I can't remember the last time the best player on an opposing team just dominated us. Like that used to happen all the time. Lillard used to come to Toronto and put down 50. But the best player on the opposing team would always do that. But our defense, tell me what you see, man. I just think it's amazing.
Yeah, you know what? It's I talked about it a little while back, but you got to give a lot of credit to Nurse because he gets everyone to buy in to whatever he's preaching. Quick switches, everybody committing on the defensive end, and it's happened. You notice it sometimes when we're like, man, we need some stops here, and all of a sudden you get 3 stops in a row, and then you go on a 7-0 run like it happened today. So I think a lot of the credit has to go to Nurse. He does get the entire team buying in, and when you don't buy in, you sit. And I like that he does that because he sends a message really quick. He doesn't mind saying it in the media that hey, they need to step up on both ends of the floor. Otherwise, they're going to sit and he does his thing like that. So I think a lot of the credit has to go to Nurse. Obviously, the guys are performing on the court, but he's done a lot with the team for sure to get them to buy in.
Okay, I'll stay with you very quickly. Tell me about Serge today and basically what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Yeah, man. I mean, Serge and Norman Powell went down, but those two have been unbelievable. Serge continues to be a threat from the outside and finishing around the rim. So he's that dual threat. Guys got to come out on him. They're forced to now. They're obviously doing their homework. So he's been amazing, man. If we get this production from him in the playoffs, like I believe we will. I mean, he's having a career year. And who would have thought he would have it this late in his career? But 100%, this is a career year for him. And it's good to see, man, that he stepped up like this. Very unexpected. You'd never think that at the beginning of the year he'd have the year he's having.
Oh yeah, man, he's aging like a fine wine. Like
That's right.
he's getting smarter. The 2-man game with him and Lowry at the top of the key is just working beautifully.
Yeah, even
Um,
look at how he was the one breaking up the fight at the end. The old
yeah,
Ibaka from a few years ago would be the one smacking someone in the face there. So,
well,
good man.
he is OG's daddy. He does look
Yeah.
after me. That's for sure. Okay, Norm. We got to talk about Norm, Eastern Conference Player of the Week, man. That's amazing. The guy has a major. Where do you have a dislocated shoulder?
Yeah, yeah.
A couple months
Two
ago,
shoulders.
comes back completely on fire. Um, is this it? Is this what we're going to see from him moving forward?
I think you have to say it is. I mean, at the beginning of the year, I was on the, trade Norman Powell wagon, and that was just because of what I've seen in past years, and I didn't think he would be consistent. But I mean, this guy has been consistent, gets injured. You're thinking in your mind, hey, this guy's going to come back and need 4 or 5 games to get back in the swing of things. Doesn't. He basically does it immediately. And it's funny that he won the player of the week. I was thinking, man, he's been playing amazing. He's like 22, 27, and over 30 twice. Like his numbers have been ridiculous. He's been consistent on the floor. I felt like he used to force things a lot. He's smarter
Yeah.
that way. So he's been great, man. And it was unfortunate to see him go down. We got 5 days rest here. So hopefully it's nothing serious.
Yeah, I just can't wait. If we're getting even 15 to 20 every game from him in the playoffs, that's just massive. It again, what it means is more attention for him, less attention on Siakam, less attention on Lowry, and it just makes defenses have to be alert on everybody. I mean, Ibaka's clicking.
Does he take Van Vliet's spot?
I don't know. We could say the same thing about Ibaka taking Gasol's spot in the starting lineup,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, very true, very true. Yeah, I mean it's a good problem to have, but it started getting me thinking. The way Norman Powell's playing, I've been very happy with it. Obviously, just like I'm sure everybody else. But it did that question kind of rose in my mind that hey, does he take Van Vliet's spot, or is it just better having some production guaranteed off the bench like
On the
that, or
bench.
is he trying to send a statement that he wants that starting role, which is the other side of it, right? He's always been a hard worker, and maybe he's trying to send a message, hey, I deserve to be in the starting lineup. I don't know if I don't know if it's true, but he's been working hard, man.
Yeah, let's see. We'll leave that to Nurse to figure it out. Okay, Siakam is the last topic. You felt like you had some concerns. So tell me what you've been thinking about him.
I just don't know what it is. It's like something's missing with him, and it's been of late. I don't know if it's he's getting tired or what it is. But if you think about it, early in the season, we're like, hey, guaranteed, this is 100% guaranteed going to be an all-star. He was very consistent, and now some of these threes that he's shooting, it's like the second it leaves his hand, you're like, that is not going in. It's not going in. It's either offline or you. I don't know. I don't want to say his legs aren't in it because he doesn't jump very high. Um, I don't know. Just something seems off with his shots. Even when he's around the rim, I feel like he's still forcing it a little bit. I just need to see his shot come back. I'm
Yeah,
missing his shot.
there's definitely a discernible difference when he's taking a balanced shot and when he's not. I mean, today I thought he was very efficient. 50% from the floor, 40% from 3, 2 for 5, 2 assists away from a triple double. So today was great. I mean, you're right. He hasn't started some of the games well prior to this one. Finished them well for sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, we talked about him developing another move besides this putting people in the spin cycle, like we like to say. He's got the three that he can pull out every now and then. It's not something that's that reliable, but I thought the fadeaway jumpers today, the first 3 or 4 he hit were so balanced and so graceful. If he can build that into his repertoire, it'll be absolutely massive. I mean, listen, he's seeing more attention than he's ever seen in his entire career. Right? You look every time he's in the post. Gobert's coming to help on O'Neal today. That's why he's got eight assists. He's dishing them out as well. So his game's got to mature, and he's got to deal with these new perspectives of just defenders coming at him. So I got faith that he'll figure it out. Yes, his jump shot still looks a bit iffy when he's unbalanced, but the good thing is signs are good. He's on the road. He's performing when he needs to perform. And I think if he just irons out those kinks, he'll be good.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
All right, we got about 5 days rest till the Detroit comes to town.
5 days, I know it's odd, but they need the rest. They need the rest.
Oh yeah, I don't need it, but they need it for sure. So let them have it. We came on here to wrap up the road trip, and I think we'll be back. When the boys come back to town. So we'll leave it at that, man. Oh, last question, one word answer, and we'll close it off. MVP, Giannis or LeBron?
Giannis.
LeBron. Good night. God bless.
Peace.